morning. Now that soybeans are done and wheat should be in today, I finally just get to be in the barn. I'll probably do chores and I'll take you guys along for that. It's been a while. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little synopsis before I start feeding. I will be feeding the bottle baby pen, which they're weaned now, so they are not bottle babies. Are ya? So they'll be getting some creep grain and a little bit of hay, and I change their water every day, and then I will be filling up this creep area, changing their water. There'll be 3 rations, 3 different feeds that I'm feeding. I basically put it up, I'll put it all in the TMR, it'll mix, I'll do it in 3 different batches. And then I have every group basically marked on my sheet as to who gets what. And I'll just take my little Val metal cart and feed everybody according to what the sheet says. So I write down all the creep that I use, keep track of it. So this was last week's. they are running out of feeder space. So you can see how they're doing that. If they don't find a spot, they will start to do that, and the weakest ones will start to go downhill. I'm gonna have to figure out if I need to make this pen bigger, which is looking like I do. Bunk space is so important for animals. They have to be able to all eat at the same time. If you don't have that, it doesn't matter how good your ration is, how good your feed is. If they're not getting the same amount, or the amount that you think each animal is getting, then you're gonna have issues. The weakest ones just don't compete. Okay, so feeding is done. I think Carissa bedded all the pens up yesterday, but these rams, I don't know if it's because they're kind of in season, but they are just a bugger to keep dry. I did a bit of a tour in here, and they're the only ones that are really damp. I try to keep all the pens as dry as possible without using a huge amount of straw all year, because you do only have so much straw, and you really need it on hand in the winter, especially for lambing pens. I think they're the only ones that really need it today, and then tomorrow it'll probably be a full bed. So that's the difference. Rams, ewes. You guys are wet. Why are you so wet? I'm across the road now. These two are best friends, but Jersey has to go back to her farm. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of them, maybe for next weekend. Hey, Mariah. They are best friends, so they're gonna have some major separation anxiety. Chores across here is just pushing up the hay for these guys and maybe giving them new hay, but usually they just push the good hay away, looking for grain that you've already ate this morning. They do have grass outside, so they go outside all the time. But just like sheep, they think the grass is always greener wherever they're not. All right, off to the finishing barn. So for those that have never seen any of my videos before, this is our finishing barn. So all the lambs at 8 weeks get weaned off mom, and they come into this barn. It's a renovated pig barn, actually. So I have some self-feeders on the side with an automatic cross auger, so it brings the grain, fills those feeders. All I have to do is push a button. And then for the rest of the chores, I basically push up their feed. Looks like Carissa bedded them yesterday, so they're nice and clean. I would bed them and feed them or push up the hay. There's a ton of hay here, so I'll probably just have to push it up. So I'm gonna just go and start chores. I'm gonna run the feeders, and then I'm gonna push and feed, and I will show you what that looks like. You guys that it's really loud, sorry. While those feeders are filling, I actually take an old knife and clean out the lip where they eat, because the feed can get kind of mucky. I'll show you. So I take a knife and I just clean out that dust that becomes kind of just gummy enough that stops the flow. They seem to be able to pick through it. It's just, I like getting in a nice clean. And any like crap that gets put down here, I just kind of like pick it out. Just want to show you what this looks like. So that's the feed. So you can see a pretty big pile. Mark just left with another load of wheat. I just have to climb in the wagon. There's a little bit of seed and it gets caught up on one side. It's just the seed treatment on it. It's sticky. So I'm gonna run in with a shovel, get it pushed to one side, and then I'm gonna make him a lunch and go take him a lunch. He doesn't want to quit just to beat this rain. So I am kind of just doing odd jobs today. It's not really a typical day, but sometimes I just get pulled to do this stuff. So it's nice to kind of have an open afternoon to be on call, basically. This wagon has been sprayed with like a non-slip gravity wagon, like non-slip coating. A couple years ago the kids did it, but it's just, I don't know if it's just worn off or I can't step on it without slipping. So I just think this treatment is just thick enough, it's sticky. So I literally have no food in the house. Mom life. Tractor meal for Mark is crackers, a pear because I'm healthy, a Kind bar, a piece of cheese, yogurt, even though he's lactose intolerant, so smell you later. Our newest obsession, mint Oreo cookies. Oh my God. And 3 pepperettes. Bon appetit, Mark. What's your favorite snacks for the tractors? What does everybody else have? Comment below. What do you guys keep on hand for tractor snacks and food? How's your lunch?
It's fantastic.
For a kindergarten kid.
Well, you don't need any sharp utensils to eat it, that's for sure.
Yep, you can use your hands. Right or wrong.
Thank God there's apple trees on the edge of the field.
Were you eating some?
No, they look kind of bushy.
Kind of done. There's a lot of apples on the trees this year.
Bad winter.
That'll be it? Is that it? I'm gonna fill my tire. Mark noticed my telehandler has a flat tire. And where's the... There we go. Hey. That was flat. That was really flat. It is not flat now, so we will check that again in the morning and see what it looks like. And if it's real bad, I'll have to take it in. Rainy day jobs. Good thing it's supposed to rain.